In this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to make more money from your sales funnels. Now, this applies to low ticket sales funnels, this applies to high ticket sales funnels, and this will be perfect for you if you're a business who is in selling information, coaching, consulting, or you're in the services space as well, because it's essentially still the same thing. You're either trying to get people to take action to get more sales, or book in a meeting or book in an appointment where you sell them over the phone or maybe on a webinar, etc. Right? Still a very similar process, and I'm going to be showing you how to do this leveraging human psychology, because these principles work whatever business that you have. Because at the end of the day, as long as you're selling to humans and you understand human psychology, you can make things convert. Because the two biggest reasons why people don't convert or don't book in a call is that they don't trust you or they don't believe you enough, which are essentially two sides of the exact same coin. So the process of us increasing our conversion rates on the sales funnel, so not only do you have a well-designed page, but you actually have one that actually makes you money, is the process of increasing trust and belief. And I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do that by breaking down some really well-designed and optimized funnels and showing you exactly how we did it for one of our own clients here, Stock Pickers Academy, right? And I'm going to show you the low ticket version where you're just selling a product, or high ticket when you're actually getting people to book in a meeting with you, go over your sales score if you're selling something more high ticket as well, right? So the principles of website optimization breaks down into this: credibility, which is stuff that shows you or positions you as an authority, right? Because people trust authorities. Law is given, like, is what incentive you're giving people to actually make a decision or to act now, right? Objection handling is how you overcome the resistance that's stopping people from moving forward, or all the misconceptions that they have. Social proof is how you get your customers or others to actually do the selling for you. Ease is, how easy is it to actually accomplish what you are selling them on, right? And the result is the actual result of what your product or service delivers and how it actually benefits their life, right? So I'm going to show you on one. So this is a well-designed page by a person named Jeremy Miner. He's a sales coach. He's a sales coach. Teaching people how to sell. So he has a low ticket product here, and then it's a low ticket to a high ticket ascension funnel. So you can see this is their funnel. And they got the order form with bumps, and they got the post-purchase, which then just leaves them to book in a call anyway, so where they upsell them on a higher ticket service. And you can see on the scheduling page over here, right? And then the surveys and the post-survey after, right? But we're gonna focus on, in this one we're gonna focus on the actual website and how to increase your conversion rates, right? So in terms of things that increase, let's say, credibility on this side, we can see the Selling Power magazine's top ranked sales trainer. What does that do? Immediately positions him as an authority in his space, right? How to outsell your competition in 2026. Very clear result, right? Clearly selling to business owners or people who are already in sales, right? To sell more. And then it says at the top, trusted by 102,217 sales reps. But massive amount of social proof right there at the top, right? And it's ranked top sales trainer. Another thing to increase his credibility right there at the top, and it has the images of the people who've left these reviews as well, right? And I'm showing you on the mobile view because 90% of the traffic is going to be coming from mobile. So this is how 90% of people are going to be seeing your website. So you always want to be analyzing things mobile first. And you can see in the above the fold where you have most people's attention, right? He has the stuff that positions him as an expert, as an authority in his space, has social proof, and then boom, it goes into the video that we have here, which is essentially just his VSL, right? And then he leverages the same principles. He leverages the same principles here directly into his website. So not only is it great for optimizing websites, but it's also good for your VSLs. This is just things that makes people convert, full stop, right? Without lowering your status or resorting to high pressure sales tactics. What's that overcome? The objection handling, right? The misconceptions that people may have. It has it right there. Then it says the call to action button. Yes, send me the black book and give me 5 free bonuses now. 5 free bonuses. That is a law, right? It's an incentive to get people to actually act immediately, right? 11 pages of industry specific examples, 5 free bonuses, 30-day money back guarantee. Again, handles objection handling of what happens if I don't see value from this, or if I don't get a result from this, right? Yeah, well, you have a 30-day money back guarantee. Boom, you've got a review here. Trusted by Fortune 500 companies like ClickFunnels, AirWallets, Google Ads, right? Massive amount of social proof, but this is coming from authority and big businesses in the space. Well, so what does that do? Increases his credibility significantly, right? And what's inside, and then he just goes through what's inside and actually sells the benefits, right? Okay, how to outsell your competition, tested in the industries, right? Okay, and he just goes through and just selling, basically selling what's actually in the program, in the product, and how it benefits them as well. Okay. You can see the graphic design here is amazing as well, and the color scheme very consistent. It has the benefits that even has the benefits here that you can see, and the bonuses, right, that actually are even more, that are framed as positions are even more valuable than what the initial $25 thing that he's selling, right? So you can see here, black books of diffusing objections, very focused on the results and the industries and the problems that people face, right? You can see this for Closers.io, another one. So does the same thing, has the 989 reviews on Trustpilot, built copy and paste the 7 funnels that built my 30 million a year consulting and done for you services company for only $27, right? 30 million a year business, massive amounts of credibility. And then
if you sell a high-end service and you need more leads and clients,
yeah, and give me access, 8-figure CEO, positions him as an authority in his space, right? 90-day money back guarantee, trusted by 7- and 8-figure companies, and you can see it here. These are companies all people recognize, massively increasing his credibility, right? Okay. Then it goes through what's inside, right? And you can see how they have the graphic design is well designed, but it's a very conversion focused. Got a 90-day money back guarantees. Got all of these things that leverage the conversion rate optimization principles, right? That you can see here. Okay, now you can see what we did for one of our clients. You can see here, he's an investing coach for Stock Pickers Academy, right? And he teaches people how to invest. He has a coaching company. It's an ex-Goldman Sachs investment banker. What does that do? Leverage him as as credibility directly within a headline, because that's where you used to work as an investment banker. Everybody knows Goldman Sachs is a top investment banking company in the entire world, right? For just $99 a month. I sell. You can see in the details here, it's very clear what people get by joining the program, right? I'm selling the results of exactly what the benefits that they're going to get in the stock education, right? And you can see here, trusted by over 590 students, and I've got their pictures in here as well. Again, we're using social proof, right? Using social proof to increase our conversion rates with the ads, right? Previously employed at Goldman Sachs, Barclays, HSBC. These are banks people literally recognize, and he's worked in all of these companies. I've used it as a way to leverage in and position him as an authority, right? Okay. Over here, then we have the reviews coming in from from the students, workshops and partnerships with the SCA, Bank of America, right? These are all partnerships he's done with huge businesses that again adds to his credibility, right? And then we have all the copywriting and the design over here, right? The harsh truth: if you're not investing, you're losing money daily. And then we have the copy, which is focused on, okay, we sell them on the problem, which is the big problem, which is if you're not investing, you're literally losing money, because the pound and the dollar lose half its value every 25 years. We sell them on an opportunity, right? We sell them on the our process, which is through stocks investing, right? Which we go over here, right? So we sell them on a problem, we sell them on him, right? As the person that's actually going to help the expert that's actually going to help people do that. He's managed over 10 billion in assets. You can see we do this in copywriting too. We designed not just the site, but also wrote every single piece of copy within this on this funnel, and then we ran the ads for us as well, and this was profitable for us. This is profitable as an ad, running ads to this page, right? Okay, Okay, he has an investing group. He sells the students results, right? So we sell them on the opportunity, we sell them on the expert, we sell slash the company, right? And we sell them on our process for doing that as well, because we show the results coming in from our students, right? Okay. And what you get when you join when you join the community, we have the bonuses, right? You get this bonus, right? This is exactly what's in the program. We've done the graphic design for this and sold it and wrote all of the copy for this as well, right? Group chat mentoring, top picks and opportunities, all for just $99, right? We have video reviews from people actually within the community itself, right? We break down the investment, and then we have the bonus 1, bonus 2, bonus 3, all the graphics made by us, every single piece of copy made by us, right? Or literally all this designed, all made by us. We answer the frequently asked questions, which becomes the objection handling, right? As you can see here, right? Can I cancel my membership at any time? Yeah, it was the refund policy. Will I be successful? Right? We answer all of that right there and there. Okay. I can see how we're using video reviews. We're giving people the urgency to act now, right? Because we're selling the bonuses alongside it as well. We have. Now, one thing we don't have is a money back guarantee in here, because he didn't want to include it. As soon as you get into the program, you get the information, you get the value. So you can see here how we're taking the same principles and using it to optimize one of our sites for our clients as well, right? So that's one. And then you can see another one is, if you're selling high ticket products and services, right? So it's still the same thing. So this is the application funnel. So it's very simplified, because you want all the majority of the attention actually on watching the video. But you can see here, scale your roofing business to 8 figures. Very clear on the result that the people are going to get from doing this, right? Exact playbook I use to scale to 8 figures and build a 9-figure and build into a 9-figure deal, right? Credibility, showing his own kind of case study, right? And you can see
it's 2025, and it's the year of the roofer. Everybody knows that private equity and Wall Street are throwing money at roofers like crazy. Had a friend, sold his roofing company, first thing he bought was a Bugatti.
Right? And then you can see the reviews, how he's leveraging a social proof on an application funnel. So this is one application funnel that I've seen. And then you can see it. This is one that we made for our client. We're very clear on the result people are going to get, right? And since most of the attention is on the video, what you want to do is actually write a VSL. You can see here, one of the VSLs, and so that's the VSL I made for one of our clients, but you can also see the VSL, like for example, we made for a client selling a high ticket program. What you then do when you're doing a high ticket selling a high ticket product program where you want most of your attention on the VSL, you take these principles and use it and apply it to the VSL like we have here, right? We show the proof, we show the credibility, right? The credibility, we sell people on the process of how we get the certain results. And this whole VSL, this whole presentation was made, and the copywriting was made by us. We're answering people's objections, right? So the same thing that helps you convert on the website, same thing that helps you convert on a sales call, same thing that helps you convert on a VSL, because it's leveraging the principles of human psychology, right? Okay. And you can see our application funnel is actually very simplified. You can have it here. Apply to learn more after people watch the video. We have video testimonials from people in our program, right? And there's some checks from the community. Very simplified, because we want most of your attention on people consuming the actual asset. And if there's like a long form sales page, people have the ability to just scroll down for a long time, and instead of listening to the VSL, they can just scroll down. So this is what we tested, and we can see it for a high ticket service. For high ticket services here, we have the application form with conditional logic to filter out and decline all the unqualified leads, so that we only work with the qualified people, right? So if you see our type form, you can see our type form application over here. Right, you can see the conditional workflow. So when people say, okay, if people are, so you can see an example here, like if people aren't qualified, they get led to they're not able to book in a meeting. All the qualified people, they're the ones that are able to book in a meeting with our book a meeting with our team. So high ticket, you would have a conditional logic funnel. Disqualifies all the qualified leads, other unqualified leads. So you only get qualified book calls in your calendar. but the reason you actually get them to book in the first place, right, is selling them on the opportunity, and to send them on opportunity and why they want to do this, which is all done on your VSL on your actual page, right? So you can see this is how you increase your conversion rates on your high ticket or low ticket digital product funnel, or you can also, the same thing works for service-based businesses as well. If you're selling anything high ticket or anything over like $1,000 and you require a sales call, you can still apply the same principles and do that as well. So we focus, when you work with us, when we're building out these funnels, we'll focus not just on designing beautiful pages, right? And designing beautiful pages that look good, but also the copy, and all the principles, leveraging human psychology that's actually going to help you make money, book more appointments. And that's what we focus on, because at the end of the day, your business and the lifeblood of a business is making sales, right? And that's what we focus on, not just the design looking pretty, right? So hope you learned a lot from this. Yeah, if you want me to a free audit or free consultation, then just shoot me a message or respond back to me, and we can audit your site, your funnel, and show you where you're losing conversions, how to increase your conversions, and then we can discuss, at the end, if you found it valuable, we can discuss me building it out for you or showing you how to exactly do it yourself, right? So I found, thank you for staying today.